So it's time for another weekly updates. This final week for Christmas, and we begin by looking at my current weight. So it's about 92.5 kilograms now. No great change from last week, but at least it's not trending in the wrong direction, which makes me quite happy. So what to talk about this week? Nothing really spectacular has happened. Just noting that I haven't really gone back to eating candy, which is good. The more I think about it, the more clear it is how big of a problem it is with me and eating candy in particular. It's really not good for me. It's also something I notice so much, this thing where I can eat different amounts of different kinds of unhealthy things. For instance, say that you have potato chips versus candy. So the weight, say that I want to eat 100 grams or a bag of chips. It's about 200 grams here in Sweden. That takes some time for me. That takes some effort. You have this big volume. You have to sort of put in some effort to get that down. But to eat 200 grams of candy, for me, no problem. It's so easy. So, yeah, it's weird. It's like, sugar is really much more dangerous than anything else, for me at least. And then, of course, there are other things that are not good as well. But, sugar, I really need to be careful with that stuff. It's really bad for me. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. There are good oranges, so I can eat oranges. And they taste nice. Basically like candy, but not as bad as candy. So I don't really feel unsatisfied right now, but I do feel sort of sometimes the impulse when I'm at a store to maybe buy some things that I shouldn't or really shouldn't buy. Always that impulse, but it is how it is. It gets easier with time. The longer you avoid sort of falling for the impulse, the easier it gets the next time you're at the store to avoid falling for the impulse again. It's really strange, that kind of phenomenon. It's something I noticed sort of during the first weeks of this year when I sat down and really tried to be very diligent and disciplined with my diet habits. And now I notice it again, how you have these impulses that want you to eat bad things, but it's possible to suppress them. And the more you do, the easier it becomes to continue to get them under control later on. I don't really have much more to add to this video. We can talk a bit about my back pain issues. Unfortunately, they haven't really gotten any better since last week. I don't know exactly what's going on, why, but it feels like things are getting slightly worse, so I will have to contact my physiotherapist again and talk about that. But otherwise, I don't really have much more to say than that. Apart from next week is Christmas, or this week. At the end of this week, it's Christmas, so you have to be a bit careful about that. We'll see what happens, but hopefully things work out fine next week. So I don't have much more to say, so until next time, have a good one. But first, of course, let's do with the weekly ritual of looking at what my body looks like right now. Never forget. So, no great changes since last week, of course, but here we're trying to sort of gather the trend over the year rather than just getting snapshots from week to week. We're trying to get the full picture, and then it's good to have these things done repeatedly, again and again and again, so that you could get good samples and so that you can study things over time as things progress. But I really don't have much more to say, so until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.